What's up, people? This is Guru representing Geek Assault. Today we will be reviewing Scum's Wish, episode 10. Let's go. Perfect. Alright guys, the title of this episode is Fragile and Empty. And yo, dope episode. Of course, spoiler alert. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it now, because we going in on this one. But yo, check this out, man. Great episode. We finally get a little dive into Akane's life, and we kind of figure out why she is the way she is. It goes all the way back to her childhood, to her first time having sex, and we realize that she lost her virginity to a older classmate, and he was kind of I guess one of the cool hip guys in class or the school or whatever. So a lot of the girls were kind of jealous of her, and she liked the attention and the jealous looks that she vibes that she got from the other girls. So she always been that person who want to be on top, wanted people to kind of envy her or whatever. So there's always been something that was built in her from the beginning, and it was good to learn this about her. It really didn't tell too much this episode why she was that way, but it is the way she was, and this all starts the pattern of how her life is now in the future, now that she is adult, and the way she interacts with other men and other relationships. She almost is like she actually acts more like a man than a woman. She's very alpha, and she seems to want to dictate. Now that she's older and she has experience, she's learned very quickly how to manipulate men, manipulate situations to go in her favor, and it's usually through sex. And she also loves to intimidate women and get envy for women, make them jealous of her. She has to be on top. She has to be that chick, you know what I'm saying? She has to be Queen Bee in the relationships that she deal with, in as far as especially with men, she has to be the dominant one that we see in the situation. So you kind of tell why she dates younger guys, like that first high school student she was messing with, all the way down to Moogie, because younger people are easy to manipulate, and of course, younger girls are gonna be easy to envy an older woman that's able to use her body and her wits about her to get these guys that they might be interested in. So everything kind of plays itself out, but we see that Moogie's like falling deeper and deeper, and he realizes that he's lost. There's no way he can get ahead with this woman because she knows too much. He's too young, he's too inexperienced. Then on top of that, he actually cares about her. One would even say love, which he also does confess in his episode. And with that, is actually he said a quote in here. He said that there's no way he can win because he doesn't want the person he loved to hate him. I think that's the way he said it. So he wasn't willing to go to the lengths that she would to pretty much win a relationship. To him, it really wasn't a race, you know what I'm saying? And to her, it seemed like it was a competition in their relationship about who's going to be on top. And with her, it seems that if she's not getting any kind of, how can I put it? If she's not entertained by the situation that she's in, she will leave it or call it on off. And Moogie is really dangling that line because in a way she kind of likes him, but on top of that, she's going to play who her nature is. And we see that because the guy, I think his name was Takiwa, whoever the first student she was that she slept with back in the day, he approaches her with her, I guess his girlfriend or some chick he was dating, and he just goes off. He calls her a slut in front of what's his name, Akane, whatever his name is. Let's call him Can. You know what I'm saying? The guy, that big brother, the guy that Hanabi is in love with, quote unquote. She's out on a date with him, and the guy just goes in calling her a slut, and and a girl even that's with him like, whoa, why are you talking to this woman like that? He doesn't care. He's just like, yo, she's a slut. It doesn't matter. And she's like, you fine when be talking, you beat around the bush, you play the field yourself, you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't care, and Akane, and it just shows, that scene kind of really showed how less of a man that Akane is, because He sits there, Kanye sits there, and he accepts this verbal abuse, and this guy just walks up to him. He doesn't know this guy for Can of Paint, and he's just calling this girl quote unquote woman. He's so infatuated with a slut to his face right in front of him, and he doesn't really stick up for her. He kind of stays to the back, and she doesn't say anything. She just sit there and just like wait it out, because she can tell, like, you know, you just saying this because you're scorned. You couldn't be with me, and you know you still want me, but I don't want you. So she kind of like tried to win by not showing any emotions. It kind of played itself out because she is aggravated with Kanye because he's so boring, and they haven't had sex since the first time, and she was even trying to count it back, like, because they went on a date, and she was just trying to count back, like, when was the last time we had sex and how did it happen, like who initiated it or whatever. So she's totally bored with him because on their date they went to the aquarium, and she was just saying, like, kind of like, why did you come here? Like, and he was saying, because I thought you liked it or whatever. So it shows that he's not doing anything for himself. Whatever she wants to do, he does it. And it's very, very boring to her. And it's kind of sad because Moogie wanted to go on a date with him. She like kind of brushed him off. And I don't know, I ain't gonna say they're falling into the same kind of cycle, but Moogie actually is more direct toward her than I guess Kanye is. And she actually turns around and is like, she wants to dump this guy, you know, and she's like, you know, pretty much is, you know, it's over. Let's just be our last date. She tells, like, yes, I'm a slut. I like to sleep with men and different men and everything. She just lays the cards on the table right in front of Kanye, like, just pretty much. To me, it was kind of emasculating because she didn't care anything about his feelings. There was a point where she was like, I'm done with him. She was frustrated, of course, but she didn't care. She just didn't, to me, it seemed like she really didn't care about his feelings. But there's a saying that says, I'm being cruel to be kind. So it might have been one of those kind of situations. But the way her character is, she really doesn't show much affection for Kanye, so she pretty much being more cruel than kind. You know what I'm saying? So this is a dope episode, man. And then you see my man Boogie go through the transformation too, where he starts evaluating himself and start to realize that sometimes the things that you want is you can't grasp it. You know what I'm saying? And everything's not perfect, and everything's not gonna go your way. And he's starting to realize this, and he's very conflicted. He tries to roll the dice one last time, man, and he tries to ask her on a date again, and he just pretty much like, yo, I'm not taking no for an answer. Kind of like, you're gonna answer me, you know, it's not gonna be no brush off, it ain't gonna be no whatever, you know, tell me something, you know. He laid it on the line, just like she laid it on the line with him, like she did with Akane, and just told him, like, I'm a slut, you know, blah blah blah. And she kind of like asked him, and he actually told her, like, I love you. And it was like a scene, and she was kind of blushing, like, wow, this guy actually said that. And she actually was like, where you want to take me on a date? You know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool. It was a good little both. So we're gonna say, is he changing her, or she just more of a manipulation that she's playing? Same thing with Kanye, how you say his name, Can. He was simp. He was totally was simp, man. I have no respect for this guy, because when she went off on him after the guy went off on her, she was just like, he accepted, like, I don't care that you're a slut. I don't care that you sleep around with other people. I don't care that you pretty much disrespect me. I just still want to be with you. And he's kind of the same place where Sane was with what's her name? With the Hanabi. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, respect yourself. You know, you ain't got to settle for less. So this dude just went totally simp mode and was kind of like, you know, however you want to treat me, I don't care, as long as you're still with me. And I was like, this dude here, man, God. And Moogie damn near there himself too. So it is what it is. So, man, very interesting episode, man. Once again, Akane is alpha. She's the queen. she's stunting on these dudes, man. And it's sad, man. These guys need to really pick up their nuts and do better, man. But great episode, guys, man. So tell what y'all thought in the comment section. You know, like and subscribe and all that good stuff, man. And if you like what you heard, hit that subscribe button. This is the Geek Assault channel, the one-stop shop for all your geek and pop culture needs. I am the Guru, and I'll see you later for episode 11. Peace.